Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hey everyone, welcome to Entry App Banking. This is Leena, and in today's session we will see the best approach or strategy for SBI PO Mains Examination 2021. As we all know that we do not have so much time to prepare for this examination, this is the high time need a proper strategy. And how will you find that proper strategy, especially for English section, just by watching this video? I will discuss all of the important things in this video only. So keep watching this video, and if you like this video, try to share this video with your friends. And let's dive into the video. As you can see here, a table has been given. So because English is my subject, we will see some aspects of English language only. Okay, so if you talk about English language or the section of English, you will get 35 marks, 35 question in English section. And to attempt these 35 questions, you will get 40 minutes. So what do you say? That ma'am, I have more than 1 minute to attempt each and every question in English section? No, you have to use this time and try to attempt this question in less than 40 minutes. Try to attempt this question in 25 or 30 minutes, so that you can have spare time, and you can use this spare time in other sections like mathematics and reasoning, because they require a lot more time. They're time consuming because there are calculations you need to do. Okay, so you have to be very smart in terms of attempting or practicing the questions. And if you talk about the other sections, like if you talk about reasoning and computer aptitude, you will see 45 questions. And in the section of general economy and banking awareness, you will see 40 questions. If you talk about DII interpretation, you will have 35 questions. So in total you will have 155 questions, and you will get 3 hours for it. Okay, and on the same day you have to have the descriptive test of English language also, but today we'll talk about this section only. Okay, so how do you get the strategy, the proper or the best strategy for the mains examination of 2021? So one thing we can do, we can analyze the previous year question paper, so that we can get the idea what kind of question pattern or what kind of flow a examiner has in terms of SBI PO mains examination. So if we compare or if we analyze the exam paper of 2019, so there were some question, and out of these question, this topic, which is phrase replacement or sentence improvement, 4 questions were there from this topic. So it is expected that you might see 4 to 5 questions in mains examination of 2021 as well. Okay, and if you talk about sentence rearrangement, which is also called para jumble sentences, so 5 questions were there from this topic. And what do you understand by sentence rearrangement? When there is a paragraph, a meaningful paragraph actually, but it is divided into some sentences, sometimes 5, sometimes 6, or sometimes more than 6 sentences. And what is the task? The task is to join them in a meaningful sequence, so that you can have a coherent paragraph. This is called sentence rearrangement. If you do not know about it, and if you do not have the expertise to attempt these topics, you can watch the videos which are available on Entry app, also on the YouTube channel of Entry. Okay, so 5 questions were there from this topic. All right, phrase replacement and sentence improvement. I hope you know about this concept, that when there is a sentence which is underlined, sometimes it is in bold, and you have to replace that particular phrase just to make the improvement, just by using the options given over there. Okay, and third kind of question which were there in the 2019 mains examination is filling the blanks. Okay, so because this is the mains examination, do not expect very easy questions. Okay, you have to prepare yourself for the moderate or advanced level questions. So 5 questions were there from this topic. And obviously you will see double blanks or multiple blanks in this section, that is filling the blanks. Do not expect that you will see only one blank in this topic. All right, so this is very simple. So as we can see, 4 5 or 5 in total, it becomes 14 question, I mean, yeah. All right, 5 5 and 4, 14 question. Now let's have a look at the fourth concept, which is inference based question. What do you understand by this term inference? When something is not written directly, you have to understand just by having the point of view of the author, what the author wants to say according to the paragraph. That is how you can get the idea about the inference. Okay, as you can see, a direction has been given here, right? A direction has been given which says in the following question a passage is given, which is very simple. And what happens exactly, a situation or a scenario has been given. Okay, now a question is asked with reference to the passage. Now you have to mark the option that correctly answer that question. Okay, so here you can see that a short passage is given, and here is this question: what is the author's approach towards the passage? What is the exact approach of author? Is it derisive, gloomy, aggressive, apologetic, motivating? So what kind of intention or what kind of exactly the mood the author had when he was writing this paragraph, that is what you need to explain, or you need to mark. Okay, so this is the question which is called inference based question. Okay, now let's have a look at the next section or the next topic which you will get in your examination of English section, that is comprehension passages. We all know about it. There is a passage, and based on that particular passage you will have some questions, and you will also have some options. You have to pick the appropriate option for the given question. So definitely you have to have the command over your reading skills. So in examination of 2019, mains examination of PO, there were 6 passages. Okay, and every passage consisted of 3 to 4 questions. So in total there were 18 to 19 questions. So this is the importance of reading skills, and we can say that it is very very important. The reading comprehension passage is the topic which is very important to score marks. And to score the marks in this section, you have to have these reading skills. So you have to develop the reading skills. Okay, so let me tell you what kind of questions have been asked in this topic, under this topic, which is comprehension passages. So first of all, some question asked on this topic: which of the following is true, or which of the following is false statement with the reference to the passage. Second question, or second type of question which is asked, is inference type question. So there is the separate question of inference where the approach of the author is to be explained. But in reading comprehension also you will get the question which is asking about the inference of the passage. Okay, also you will see that the question which asks about the author's point of view, you have to tell what is the point of view or the perspective of the author in terms of the given passage. Okay, and sometime antonyms and synonyms are also asked. Some sort of word is given, just by giving the alternatives or the options, you have to choose which one is the antonym according to the passage. And also sometimes you will see fillers. Okay, some words or sometime a word is eliminated, and you have to choose just by using the alternatives which one is the appropriate option for the blank. Okay, and also sentence which conveys similar idea. These kind of question also asked in this topic, reading comprehension. Now what should be the proper strategy to attempt these questions? Okay, or what should be the strategy before the examination day? So as we all know that we can see 18 to 20 question, okay, from this topic, reading comprehension. So you have to practice comprehension passages every day. Okay, at least try to attempt one reading comprehension passage. And if you have the time, if you can manage your time well, then try to attempt two reading comprehension passages every day. And also you have to attempt two mock tests every day. Okay, you have to attempt two mock tests every day, which are available on Entry app. And you have to revise fundamentals of English grammar. So if you have the time, you can go through all the concepts and then you can attempt or you can practice the question. But if you do not have the clarity of each and everything, each and every concept of English language, then just only try to revise the fundamentals. Okay, revise the parts of speech and practice some question based on these topics. And the fourth thing you can do, you can also practice topic wise questions. Okay, so what you need to do, first of all, you have to practice reading comprehension a lot. You can attempt mock test. The time you have to manage in this way will help you a lot. If you do not have the time for the grammar, just give this topic a little time, but just focus only and only on reading comprehension, and then sentence rearrangement question, these sort of questions. You should have the idea about a good attempt of English section. So I would say that you can easily attempt 28 to 29 question if you follow the strategy I have provided you. And English is the section where you can score good marks easily. So focus on reading comprehension and some of the things I have discussed with you in this session only. So, and I wish you all the best. Take care.